Круто. And it says that we're online. Hello everyone, my name is Georgie, I'm from Luden.io, and today we're playing the latest version of Learning Factory as part of our bi-weekly streaming initiative. So this here today is the latest version of the game, so naturally it might be not too stable, but hopefully we'll still have fun. In case you want to learn what we're doing in a nutshell, I encourage you to watch the first episode of our developer diaries, which we have uploaded to YouTube earlier today, just about an hour ago. You can go there and see a short video of what's going on, just if you want to catch up and get into whatever we're doing here. I will be streaming actually a newer version of the game, which has some new and interesting stuff in it. Definitely, we will dive into free play mode. We did not very much succeed with it last time, but since then it has become way more stable and way more interesting. For this stream, I would like to probably try and build a factory on islands, which is perfectly doable if you play with map parameters a little bit. Oh no. Okay, so here we have a map with a bunch of islands. Oh my god. What if I do this? Lots of weird islands. No, I like the previous version more, actually. Less land, more density. Cool. And, I don't know, some resources, just to make sure we don't end up doing nothing. Okay, so let's spawn in the center of the map as usual. Well, not as usual. You can actually spawn anywhere you like, pretty much. Not in the water, of course. You can spawn here if you feel adventurous. Anyhow, let's start in the center of the map and see how it goes. I haven't played this very particular version myself, actually. But in case something goes wrong, may I remind you that I'm currently at the studio, so there are actual game developers around me, including our lead programmer Ivan, who is working at the moment, but he might join us if some of you would have questions about machine learning or other very specific stuff. So, harvesting some trees for whatever reason. As you can see, all buildings can now be sorted by categories, just to make your experience more convenient. Because we will definitely be adding way more buildings and other stuff to the game, and the interface will get messy eventually, and those categories are here to help. Okay, it all starts with placing the monument. Let's clear some ground. And actually, you know what? Let's spawn us some metal. I hope you're familiar with this little exploit that is currently present in the game, and we don't have any immediate plans for fixing it, because it's fun and it really is satisfying. Let's take a moment and look at our tiles that are gradually, slowly but firmly keep appearing and emerging in the game. So The terrain actually looks now more like terrainy and less dwarf fortressy, except for the oceans. Oceans still look very weird. But I'm sure that next time we see each other, it will look way prettier than now. Okay, so I wanted to build an island empire for myself, but it all starts as usual. It all starts with good old-fashioned cotton collectors. So let's place one somewhere around here. It's not perfect, it's not even good, but it will do for some time. Also, we've got minimap. In case you hadn't noticed it, due to some reason, there is a minimap and it looks awesome. Okay, logistics. Where should we place our cat gate and our very first store? I'm not sure yet. So let's pick something different. I want this map and this playthrough to be weird. Which is why we're going to place our stores somewhere far away. Because you want to keep your production and sales separated, naturally. You don't want to show the cats the ugly part of the factory. Well, not ugly. This game is not ugly at all, if you ask me. Okay, and yeah, the store will be here, and as for cat gates, let's make things a bit sillier, because that's what we do. And our cat gate will be here for the time being, because why not, really? Need to craft some. We'll need a lot of those transport lines today. Rest assured of that. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them into any chat that it's depending on where you're watching this thing from. I will be switching from the game from time to time to answer your questions. You can also, if you didn't know that, I would also like to remind you that you can press Control and then kind of draw transport lines in all sorts of shapes. So let's just create this little detour, the scenic route, so cats could actually enjoy the view while they're waiting in the very long line to get to a cat store. Just a little bit here, and why not do it like so? Delete some apple trees. As you probably have noted, apple trees and cotton plants are growing on their own rather specific areas, which are now marked in light green color. These are what we like to call fertile areas. Those will be rich with agricultural plants, while not fertile or infertile lands, well, they're not infertile at all because they have trees, but also metal. Also, there are fertile parts of the ocean which will be producing fish in the future. Or at least that's the plan. I think I need more metal already. As you can definitely see by the looks on these cats' faces, they're enjoying their ride to God knows where. They're going to a store eventually. Because in this game we do not disappoint cats. We can occasionally disappoint humans. But cats are getting all the best at Learning Factory. And due to some reason there is a sudden detour. Not that those cats are in a hurry or anything. Hey, whoa. I think I did something horribly with that transporter for a moment. It's better now. And finally they're here. Okay, now all we need to do is to figure out how to supply yarn balls to that store that is conveniently located on the other side of the island. Did I say that we were going to hide production process from the cats? No, I was sadly mistaken. We're going to shove it right in their faces, so they would, so they would see how their favorite goods are being produced, so they could enjoy watching those yarn balls being woven. It actually looked like, very craftsy, very artsy, very modern day marketing, when you can actually see how your goods are being made, so you can feel that touch of caring by Learning Factory administrators. Nah. Yeah, sure, why not? Like, super weird. Что? Нет, почему? Hey Praxon. I've just switched to Twitch for a brief moment. But I'll go back to building an awesome factory in no time. So what we need to develop, I think, as soon as possible, are tunnels. Because the challenge of today is to build a factory on those handsomely looking islands, may I remind you, and for that we would of course need to research tunnels to be able to go underground. And in the meantime, I will try and search for some growing plants to maybe establish my own cotton garden somewhere around. Oh, but I can pick up trees. Not sure why, because trees are growing at insane amounts. I've actually conducted an experiment a week ago to check how much time does it take for trees to flood the default map until there is no more place for everything to be built, and it takes about 12 hours, I think, more or less. If you just delete everything from the map, or just, you know, just start a new game and leave your PC for some 12 hours with the game running, you will see a proper Martian jungle once you get back. Okay, right. We need to... Oh, we have no labs. So much fun. I forgot to build a lab. Okay, here's a lab. And... oh boy. I think we won't be actually able to bring any data to these labs because I don't know if I have enough cables. Let me check it real quick. Okay, I only have 20 cables. So the dream of building a weird store has to be postponed for some time, and these cats will have to wait in their eternal limbo. And the game has just frozen. And unfrozen. And there is a cat that has turned into a ghost, actually. Wow. I never seen that happening. A ghost of a cat who never got their yarn ball. Isn't that just sad? I think it is, but this is, you know, this is an in-progress version for you. It's just not perfect. And some weird stuff is kind of expected. So... okay, I've also just understood. Oh, but the research is happening anyway. Never mind. The store goes back. And the cats get their precious yarn balls in the end. Except for this ghost cat. He'll just be there forever. Like, imagine yourself coming to a store and there is a ghost of previous customers sitting right behind right by the door. This is what I call living the dream. So let's research some basic buildings because we need that eventually. Yeah, of course. Of course. If I go to statistics, I see all kinds of cats being unhappy. I'm a terrible manager, but I'm still making money. Capitalism. Yay. while waiting, I thought that we might actually chop some trees, because there are too many trees in this map, if you ask me. And we will need that space to build our production units a little bit later. No trees on this peninsula, not on my watch. We can now plant trees, may I remind you, so I think we will make it real nice and neat a little bit later. Creating our own national parks. Oh crap, there's more. Oh god, so many trees. Not that I'm in a hurry or anything. So, tunnels. Yeah, okay. Tunnels and cables. Oh, I can already produce cables. So nice. Need more metal already. I wonder if there are researches about why things like that, like looting the map, are so satisfying. Because it's an effect that works in pretty much any factory building or any, management game. It's an awful lot of pleasure to harvest things in, say, Stardew Valley, or don't get me started about Animal Crossing, for one. So, actions like these, they tickle some very particular part of human conscious, of human brain, I think. This is why it works. I'm sure there are some scientific researches on this question, but I've never stumbled upon one yet. Go away, trees! I don't want you here! Do you think it's cold or warmer on Mars at this time of the year? I mean, in this Mars, on this Mars, terraformed Mars. Actual Mars is, by all means, horribly cold. Or horribly hot at some. I'm not sure. Actually, I just understood that I have no idea about what's the weather in Mars like most time of the year. Anywho, let's build some other things maybe. I actually would like to build a yarn wool maker because it's fast to research and because it would increase the overall happiness levels of our cats. Oh, we actually have one loom already. Okay. Let's build another yarn ball maker. Oops. Okay, now our production rate is doubled. Let's get rid of unnecessary resources here. And can we go underground yet? Oh, not yet. We have not researched a tunnel at the moment. Do we need these things? Let's start with building a tunnel. I think, Braxion, that you can get infinite wood without adding any stumps or anything, because trees are growing very fast in the game at the moment. So you could just harvest them one by one, and in this version that we are working on, you will be able to plant your own forests. So you could, yeah, you see, I mean, you don't need any additional sources of wood because there are already so many trees and they are growing so fast. So how much wood do I have? I mean, I already have about 1,000 units of wood, so that should be enough to keep me supplied for a couple of hours. Or not hours, but you know, it should be enough to build everything I need at this point of the game. What? Okay, apparently now I do need to cable connect a lab to a store of mine. So go gadget optic cable. Okay, now we're collecting proper data. Isn't that just amazing? I will go on and farm some more resources for now, because if we want to build a real silly island factory, we would need lots of metal, lots of transporters, lots of cables, eventually. So I'm gonna prepare myself. It's strange if you ask me that those lesser metal Michael. Hello, my English this Friday. Uh, those lesser metal sources are actually way less fun to harvest because it takes more time with them. Way less than just, you know, hovering your mouse pointer over iron veins like crazy. This thing is fun though. Yeah, iron must flow. Gonna build myself lots of transporters. Yeah, I got almost like 1,000 of units of metal, so let's make it useful. Let's build everything. Let's build stuff so we never ever would be running short. Oh no! Oh, there are 2 ghost cats guarding doors to the store now, and all our other cats are just passing through them like it's no big deal, huh? Ghost cats in front of my convenience store when I'm shopping for yarn balls. Stay hydrated, step away from the game and drink some water. I actually take this piece of advice very seriously. So I'm going to step away from the game, pour me a drink, and be back with you in a sec. Back to the factory. Okay. My lovely transporter units are still in production, which is good. And the research is complete. And now we have tunnels! Oh yeah, now it's on! But let's build some more logistic buildings at the moment. Oh. Oh. By the way, this is something new. This is I haven't seen yet. It's a tunnel for cables. So, starting from this next version, you will be able to actually plant tunnels under the ground, which is what we're going to do in this playthrough, hopefully. Because, once again, I would like to remind you that the goal is to build a factory on a bunch of islands. And I think, yes, and I can go underground. Look at me, Mom! I'm underground. I'm under the ocean, actually, at the moment. Can I? No, I can't. This is very well thought through, though. Can't spawn myself in the sea. Because it would be... It would not make sense. Okay, so now we have access to a distant island. Distant island? No. You know what? You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to this island here, which, according to the minimap, has lots of cotton. And we're going to turn this island into our own cotton plantation. And we're gonna produce lots and lots of yarn balls. Juicy, fresh, baked yarn balls. Yarn balls. Like the sound of this word. So logistics, yeah, production, sure. Produce me some. This bad boy goes over here. Recent. Okay, and we can actually plant some more cotton for the future. So our plantation would look prettier. Even that. So as you probably know by now, one cotton collector can actually sustain several yarn ball makers. In the current version of the game, it's 4. I think, yeah, it's 4 yarn ball makers that can be supplied by just one cotton collector. In this newer version, it kind of depends. Of fertility parameter. So I'm not sure how many yarn ball makers could be served with a single cotton collector, but we will find out. I'll just remove that extra cotton plants I don't really need there. Okay. Yeah, so this here is what soon will become my cotton empire. This won't work. I forgot to research splitters. Which is why I will still have to wait for a little while before I can establish my cotton empire. Come on! I have double splitters actually, so could try and make this work for a little while. We'll need lots of them anyway, so... Look at me. Actually made it. Yeah, let's add more yarn ball makers. Now we're talking. Time to make some tunnels. I know. So those handsome balls will be flowing under the ground. Oh wait! Oh, research completed! Okay, now. Time for some serious yarn ball business. No, 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 no. Hey, wait. Not like this. Okay. And here is my army of yarn balls marching on this conveyor line to the glory of being sold in a cat store. Oh no. Yes. Yeah, as you can see, cotton production rates have decreased as compared to the current version of the game. So now one cotton collector is barely serving to a couple of yarn ball makers, but this is why we have our underground infinite supply, well, almost infinite supply of yarn balls. As you can see, it's not as infinite as it used to be, so the game froze for a little while. So you'd have to build more cotton collectors if you want a steady supply of those yarn balls. It's all about yarn balls in the end. Okay, the research is on its way. We actually need a proper cat store to start generating more money and researching at a faster rate. But for the time being, let's do something completely different. Let's try those underground tunnels, shall we? Actually, you know what? These are scientists at work. I think they deserve some, some privacy and some peace while they're working on their very important projects. So I'm seeing that little distant island to the north of us. Let's explore it for a little while, see how it looks. Does it have enough place for us to set up a scientific cluster over there? Oh yeah. Looks mighty fine by me. A perfect place for scientific endeavors of very serious cat scientists. Yeah. This is the place where our lab will be for today. This seems perfect. Like, I couldn't dream of more. We can even stick like maybe 3 or even 4 labs here in time. That's gonna be fun. Okay, let's try them tunnels. Let's delete those cables, they don't look pretty. We're building a proper backend here, guys. And this thing, okay, this thing stays. It looks menacing, I like it. Let's see if that works. Fingers crossed. It's my lab. Me lab. Lads. Is it working? Yes! It's alive! Dr. Katz has now has his own island, where nobody can hear him screaming out of despair, because there is really nothing much more on this island. But let's make it more greeny for good old Dr. Katz and plant some trees on the other island. Bless you. Apple trees won't really grow there, I guess, but these... Yeah. Perfect. Okay, research is ongoing. I think... Yeah. Mighty fine. Mighty fine. And while Dr. Katz is busy, let's do some other island-related stuff. So, cats are really taking a scenic route to the factory, as you have probably noticed yet, but I don't think it's scenic enough. I don't think that they're actually appreciating the beauty of this lovely archipelago that we have generated for them. So, let's look up some other islands, some real distant island, to make sure that cats have opportunity to properly enjoy what's coming to them, or rather where they are coming to. Okay, I like this island over here, or maybe even this one. I'm not sure, they all look so pretty. Oh. We'll check them out. Okay, nice. This one's nice, but maybe we can do better. I like this one in the south a little bit more, because it's super cozy, super cute, and super deserted. With all those trees growing here and there. Let's get rid of them. We won't be needing them. So yeah, looks like a perfect spawn point for cats. Oh, and they're... Huh. Maybe we should start with this island instead. Not sure if a cat gate will fit over here. I think at least one cat gate is going to fit here. So... let's try it. I'm so excited. Are you? So, we'll start, you know, rather innocently with building a bunch of tunnels. And, oh, research is complete. Let me start the next one. We need shops to be generating more money, as I've mentioned before. So, we don't want the cats to spend too much time under the ground, because that's just cruel, right? So let's make sure they get to visit every island they're passing by and really enjoy the beauties of Mars. Okay, this goes here and back under the ground. Proper tour. And back to the surface. Oh, there's another island. Guess what? Maybe we'll even build some decorations here. Sometime. Maybe. Unlikely. We don't have much. We don't have much decorations and we don't have much time. Anyway. Very good. Very good. Oh. Okay, and now we're on another island. Let's get rid of the cotton plants while we're at it. I'll just keep researching basic buildings because I can't really tell which of them we will need in the future. Okay. And whoa! A little detour. And back under the ground they go. Oh, another island. Why not visit it? Looks so pretty. Can they? Can we? Yes, we can. Nice. I'm sure they're gonna enjoy it a great deal. Such a nice looking island. And I'm out of tunnels. And we're gonna wait for a little while before those like 800 or 700 transporter pieces are being crafted. In the meantime, oh shish, I don't think we can get past this one. Okay, never mind. We'll bring them up to the surface elsewhere. Gonna grab some metal while we're at it. Sure, why not? Cool, cool, cool. So here we will have exiting tunnel and some more export lines. we think our tour terminates here? By no means it does. But let me take a little pause and just check out. Check out what you guys are writing in the comments. Braxion, thank you for being with us today. It's very good to have company. Ivan, the programmer, has just left the building, so I don't think he will be answering your questions during this stream. But you can also always ask him whatever you want in Discord, where he is rather active. And as for me, I'm not... If you're thinking that we're going to end this stream right now, that you're mistaken, because I really am very serious about finishing this weird-ass transport lines, because our cats, they deserve all the best. They deserve their grand tour around at least half of the map. I'm not sure I can... I will, you know, I will someday I will make a crazy-ass stream about building a crazy-ass transport line all around a crazy-ass huge map, but this thing will have to wait at least until we finish this updates and we finish this pretty-looking map. So right now we're just experimenting. That's something for you to maybe, you know, think about if you want to create yourself a challenge in the future. I already regret of producing like 800 transport lines at once. It takes time. Anyway, I can go on laying down those beautiful lines on those beautiful islands, harvesting those beautiful resources. Everything is beautiful. It's spring here in Russia, and that's good news, don't you think? Hope it's spring wherever you're at as well. Little darling, it's been a long and lonely winter. Going around the lake, please. Oh no, those are for cables. Oh, but my transporter lines are complete, and now I can now build myself bunch of tunnels for cats. Our tour is almost over, I think. Well, not almost actually. Still lots and lots of work to do. This one's written to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. I say, it's alright. Now it all comes into shape, does it not? I like what I'm seeing. Oh, it's gonna be legendary. Okay, so we have this portion, our tunnels connected. Let's go back and carry on building those. Hey, research is complete. Let me kick off another one while we're at it. Okay. Ooh, another small island. Can't miss up this one. Miss out, sorry. Excuse my English, it's Friday night after all. It's getting worse by minute. This is... So these are fertile areas of the ocean, which are useless at the moment. But we'll get there. Oh yes, you can't miss this island, you know. You definitely have to give it a proper look for that, like, half a second that you will see its surface. And here you will actually be able to pay a visit to our scientific department and see our scientists at work. You know, for a little while, because we don't want to disturb our scientists. They are very busy doing their very important scientific jobs, so, you know, you'll be able to check them out, and then back under the ocean you go. And I think we can more or less conclude our grand tour here. Now we gotta see if we will be able to... Huh. If we'll be able to complete this very lengthy conveyor line. kind of forgot where is our original spawn point for cats. Oh, there it is. Let's just, you know, let's not destroy something that is working. Let's just make it so cats would be appearing here and still going to their grand tour. Okay. It's a pity that I can't make a screenshot of the whole map at the moment. This function is still yet to be implemented, but I think you get the idea. We have just created a ridiculously lengthy line for cats to enjoy. And, you know, I am dying of curiosity to actually give it a test drive. As you can see, it's very, very picturesque and very comfortable. So, you know, this is what we're here for, to please our cats. Oh, Jesus, it takes so long. I think we need to add a jetpack to the game already. Okay, cat gates. There you are. And... Yes! And there you go! Look at them go! Just let me... You know what? You know what? Let me... get rid of those initial cats, because I want to check how much time would it take for the cats to reach the store. Nah. No, you're not allowed to do that. Not yet. Wait. Stop spawning, you little devils. I need to conduct an experiment on you. Sorry. No cats are actually hurt during this experiment, so I will just run my stopwatch, because I really have no idea how much time it will take. And there they go. So let's head back. Let's head back to our friendly shop, cat store. And see how much time will it take for them to reach it. I hope it's gonna be worthwhile. Shopping for yarn balls through an insanely twisted archipelago. They didn't even make it here so far. Just hope everything is working as it's supposed to be. I gotta check on them. Something's not right. Now I'm gonna stop my stopwatch. Sorry. You were supposed to be going up here. Alright. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. This is what definitely needs improvement in this game. You can't always tell how efficient is your transporter or whether it's working at all. So let's try it again, shall we? Sending in cats. Nope. Still not working. Okay, yeah. It's fine now. I hope. Huh. No, it's not fine. Not fine at all. Okay. This section is clearly functional. I was going to wait for those cats by a store, but apparently I will have to go all the way accompanying them. Yeah, Praxion, there is no possibility to make a screenshot of the whole factory at the moment. Unfortunately, we will eventually implement it. But that gentleman in Discord, he actually, or maybe that's a lady. I'm not sure. That's that player in Discord. They actually made a very great job making screenshots of the factory and then kind of gluing them together in Photoshop or wherever in some image editor. What you can do now is you can hide the interface to make more neat-looking screenshots. Okay, I was afraid for this part, but it seems to be working. Nice, nice. But yeah, definitely we want to make sure that you, the players, would be able to share your factories in all their glory eventually. So we'll get there. Follow the news. I would really like to make a screenshot of this whole transporter line and just... And look, the very first cat that is supposed to be visiting our store, that is supposed to be finishing this crazy tour, is wearing a mask. How sensitive of it. And it's even keeping social distance. How nice. Okay. I'm really very anxious right now. Oops, stuck on an island. Go, Masky Cat, go! Under a lake. Under this lake. And back to the surface again. My stopwatch is still running and it shows almost 4 minutes at the moment. Impressive. Okay. Another section of the route passed successfully. What's next? Okay. Next island. And say hello to Dr. Katz, sitting lonely on his very own little island. From now on, he won't have a shortage of visitors, though, because all the cats will be passing right in a couple of meters from his lab. Not sure if he will be happy or not. I'm sure he wouldn't even mind because he's very busy working. It's Dr. Katz after all. Excuse me, where are those cats coming from? I mean, what? Oh, I think that those might be still cats that appeared on the map earlier because we have created a very, very weird route for them. Silly me. Okay, now we're out of old cats. Of cats from the previous position of the cat gate. 6 minutes, folks. 6 minutes and still rolling. So satisfying. Or should I say, catisfying? Cheap as pun. Nailed it. Now for the roller coaster part. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, it looks so nice when they're zigzagging this way on the transporters. Look at those cats. Are they ridiculous or what? How cool is that? Okay, and they're almost there. Now they're back on the surface, and all there is left for them is to go through this whole map, circling around all kinds of yarn ball making machinery, so they could actually get to a store and buy those cheap yarn balls. Okay, now I think it's safe to say that those cats will be fine, that they will eventually get to that store. And in the meantime, while we're still here, I'll try and show you something rather new. I'll get a little bit closer to the store because we don't want to have a shortage of yarn balls. We have upgraded. Some players have been unhappy with how storage units work in the game currently, because they could only store 4 pieces of items per unit. So we've made it possible for them to store up to 10 units each. So these 4 storages, they occupy like 16 tiles, but they're capable of keeping like 40 pieces of items. And looky, cats are actually approaching the factory. Oh, I mean the store. Oh, no. I want to be here for that historical moment. And it's almost 9 minutes, fellas. Pretty cool, huh? Almost 9 minutes for the cats to reach their respective destination to buy those very, very cheap yarn balls. How cool is that? Yeah, Praxon, I've seen your question. I think I have answered, have I not? So each storage unit can now store up to 10 pieces of items. Should make them more useful and should probably help you with that thing where you would have to build a very lengthy transporter line just for the storage sakes. Yeah, before it was like 4 tiles, 4 units per storage unit. And now we have expanded it. Yeah, I'm also very willing to experiment with that once this version and the free play mode is closer to its final shape, which is going to happen in a couple of weeks. So I'm actually, myself, I'm a sucker for storage units on my PC back at home. I have this huge factory, not huge factory, huge field of storage units filled with just yarn balls. You can see it in the game trailer if you want to take a glimpse, or maybe I will stream it someday. Oh, it's actually also seeable, viewable, whatever, in our developer diaries, which we have uploaded to YouTube a couple of hours ago. So yes, I like storage units a lot, and now that they can actually store like 2.5 times as more as before, that opens a whole new window of opportunities. Let's take another look at this glorious cat transporter. They're still coming. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at them go. I love Rube Goldberg's machine, and I love building machinery that does not make sense. Good thing that I'm not an engineer, I guess. I would make a terrible engineer. Just imagine that most of these cats, well, not most of these cats, but a very good share of these cats, they won't even get whatever they are looking for. Because we're only producing yarn balls on this map. So if you're not looking for yarn balls, fellas, you better, you know, turn around and go back. Oh wait, you can't do that. Because you're in a huge, weird transporter. But our cats are cool. They're cool cats. As you can see, they are very relaxed. And they seem to be enjoying their ride anyway. Maybe they're just here for a ride. And why not? But soon enough, once this transporter line gets overclocked by cats, there will be a huge and very slowly moving line. Pretty much like, I don't know, during video games conventions. It's kind of a tradition to stay in a line during conventions. And this game can simulate this experience for cats very effectively. Nice. So it all starts here in this little cozy cat gate. Did this cat had a little duck? Hey, are you holding a little rubber duck? Or what is it? Nah, I'm not sure. I'll ask our artist. On and on and on. Okay, so let's check on our cotton plantation. Maybe we should develop something else for those cats. So far, we have not been very effective managers. I'm gonna build a cat store. Okay. Hey, what's wrong with you? This a bug? Yeah, that's a bug. No biggie. Still working. Let's plant some more cotton, I guess. Never growing fast enough when you need it to. You can actually build a third one. And yeah, we have officially nailed it. The transporter line is clogged, and these cats are very much stuck. We could build another store, of course. We could. Never mind the game freezing during autosaves because it's a version in progress. Okay, let's change it for a proper cat store. Oh, no, 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 no. It's supposed to be a little bit to the right, so it could generate and send data. Nice, nice, nice. And look at those cats. No one is complaining about standing in the line. If they were humans, they would be all like, hey, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you short track us right to the store? I can see it right here. Why do we have to go through these tunnels? Yada yada. No, these cats are cool cats. They are very happy. Just enjoying the day. Enjoying the fact of being alive. Hey, this one's got a bigger mustache than I do. Cool. Nice. I just could watch it all day. So, let me take a moment and think of things that's, of other things maybe that I could show you today, but I think we have covered pretty much everything that we have so far. There will be much more in the update that will come out sometime in April, of course. But for now, it's just it. As you can see, you can really build a functional cat learning factory on an archipelago of islands, and you can make it as ridiculous as your imagination tells you. So, planting the plants that I have shown to you already. New storages, we have had it covered as well. Underground wires, oh yes. And I think that's pretty much it for today. I will just go to some pretty place where we can enjoy the view of cats and the game. And the frame rate is already dropping because I guess there are so many cats on the screen. So I would like to personally thank Praxion for being here with us today. Thanks for keeping us company. I would like to say hi to everyone who will be watching the recording of the stream. Please don't hesitate to ask questions if you have them, or send us suggestions. So we have Discord, which is our primary channel for contacting our players, but you can also write us comments on Steam or on YouTube. You can contact us through Twitter. We also have a subreddit slash Learning Factory game. So there are so many places for you to share your vision of the game and share your impressions about it. And we encourage you to do that as usual. So next time we shall see each other, I think in 2 weeks, when we'll be streaming this game again. I think Fridays will be our streaming days from now on. Well, not from now on. It's just so happened this way. We've been streaming on Friday 2 weeks ago, and today is also Friday, and in 2 weeks we will be streaming on Friday as well if nothing goes wrong. Thank you very much for watching it, should it be live or as a recording. This game is called Learning Factory, which you probably know. Have a nice Friday, have a nice weekend. My name is Georgie. Bye bye.